Hello everybody and welcome once again to my channel. This is Professor Geoffrey here at Learning English Online with Professor Geoffrey. And today is another video in our series Learning to Speak English Like a Scot, or Learning to Speak Scottish English if you prefer. So if you see up here we have several pieces of vocabulary for you to learn, and I intend to talk you through these over 3 short videos. So without further ado, I should mention the background. We're here in Glasgow, and as you can see, the local nationalists have been out and painted the side of a house with the Scottish flag, or the Scottish saltire as it's called. And they've put 1 or 2 items of graffiti that if you are a Glaswegian, you will understand what these mean. I may tell you in the last video of the series. So without further ado, let's look at, first on the list, we've got a boot. Now, a boot is the way Scottish people say about, but they use it in various ways. So, oh, where's Jimmy? He's out in a boot. Out in a boot can mean that he's gone for a walk. He's not here. He's out. He's out in a boot. We can also use it when you want to know who did something. Suppose the children have made a mess in the house or knocked some paint over in the back garden, which is a common thing that kids in Scotland do. And you ask them, oh, what made this mess? And they'll say, I dinna ken ocht about it. I dinna ken ocht about it. Yeah? I don't know anything about it, is one way. Ein is own, as in my own. Ma ein wee hoose. Ma ein wee hoose. Ma ein wee place. Yeah? You'll often hear the Scottish housewives when they're having a blether together, which we'll come on to later on, talking about my ein wee hoose. My ein wee hoose is recht bra. Yeah. Again, we'll come into bra in one of the other videos. So, old, yeah, for old. Now, every year at New Year, all around the world, it doesn't matter which country you're in, they all try to sing a version of Auld Lang Syne, yeah, which is a famous Robbie Burns song. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Yeah, you all remember that. For the sake of Auld Lang Syne. Old times long, or old times long gone. It's a time at New Year when you start to remember old friends, old acquaintances. Maybe better times. Maybe you think that they're better times. Certainly this year, 2020, we have a lot to remember when it comes to New Year's Eve for 2021. We'll certainly not be remembering 2020 as one of our best years, but we'll maybe be remembering the previous years. So old, yeah. A name for Glasgow is Auld Reekie, because when something reeks, it's got this smoky, horrible smell, and probably because of the factory chimneys and things like that, it got the name of Auld Reekie. So old, it can be your car. It's my old car. Maybe a Scottish housewife will refer to her husband as my old man. He's my old man, my old fella. Yeah. Yes. When the Scots want to say yes, they will use this word, I. Yeah. So you can say to them, are you going to the shops today, Mrs. McPherson? She'll say, I'm going to the shops, or I'm going to the shops. They also use it together with right. And this is when you tell something to a Scots person and they don't believe you. They'll say, aye, right. Or maybe if they're further up the Highlands, they may say, aye, recht, recht, aye, recht. Yeah? It just means that they don't believe you. You're spinning them, or as they say in Glasgow, you're spinning a load of fanny. That's what you're doing. You're spinning a load of fanny. Aye, right. Yeah? Maybe with a says, aye, right, which they say, says aye, right. Yeah? So we come on to backside or bum or erse, as some people like to call it. They call it your bahookie. Yeah? Aye, she's got a big bahookie. Means she's got a big backside. It can also mean when somebody's talking a load of pish. And it also, you don't believe him, you say, aye, bahookie. It's a bahookie. Yeah? And a bairn is a baby. When they're talking about young children, they tend to use the phrase wee ains, and it's been shortened over the year to wains. Yeah, where's the wains? Ach, they're in the garden. Yeah, where are the children? They're outside. But when you're talking about the baby of the house, the bairn, how's your bairn? Ah, my bairn's fine. There's a bonny wee lass, my bairn. Okay, so that's lesson number 1 with this vocabulary. Practice it yourself, replay the video and practice the pronunciation. We've got aboot, een, old, aye, right, bahookie, bairn. Okay, so that's it for this video. And look out for the next one in the series where we'll be covering some more of this Scottish vocabulary. So for me, Professor Geoffrey, for now, I'll just say ta-ta for now, bye.